as I've gotten a chance to understand HighLevel's growth, it's not coming from necessarily the funnels or the ads and the things that we're used to talking the most about. It's coming from just, I mean, you guys are aggressive in your relationship building, like very aggressive. And I'll tell this story and then I have a question to ask. So this is last year, middle of last year, when I'm at like the peak of like, what is this HighLevel thing? Like everyone in the industry is talking about. Your VP of marketing, Wesley, gets a hold of our company and they're like, hey, we want to, this is the only time I think we've had someone that's come to us and said, we would like to give you money to sponsor your stuff. And I'm like, so my person comes to me, they're like, hey, HighLevel wants to sponsor us. I'm like, here they go again with the HighLevel. Like, now they've shown up in our company. What is this? But I really observed that you guys showed up, you sponsored, and Wesley was so honest and just said, hey, we believe in investing in relationships and in the industry, and good just comes of it. And I noted how I was kind of observing my own, because I get hit up all the time. It's like every day I have multiple requests from companies and people that want me to endorse them or want to partner or whatever, right? But this route got my attention, and all of a sudden, we're talking at a different level. And next thing I know, we're signing an endorsement deal, and I'm like full on board HighLevel. And I thought to myself, I remember sitting thinking, freaking brilliant, right? But how many people don't think like that? You don't think particularly brand or investing in that relationship. So how big of a part of your growth has been just kind of, that level of marketing?
100% of it.
100%.
Yeah. So, the way that I've always looked at it is, how do we get the whole economy to grow? And if we can help be the center of that and invest into the right people, all of us will collectively win. And so that's the way that we looked at it. And then I would try to figure out what companies did this. And so the best ones out there is Monster, Nike, Red Bull. And so I ended up just finding people on LinkedIn and just saying, hey, can I talk to you? How do you guys think about it? How do you guys measure it? What are you guys looking at? How do you find the next person? And actually, I found the head of recruiting at Nike, and what they told me was the biggest, is right before they launched the new NIL concept, was they were trying to find people in high school who were on the coming up, and then they would just invest into those kids. Now, they couldn't give them money directly, but what they were doing was like sponsoring their jerseys, sponsoring their events, just trying to be local in their community. And then over time, the network of that individual just continued to get bigger. And then, of course, Nike is the name brand there. And so I just kind of took that concept and ran with it and see how far we can get, and we're still going with it.